Hey guys, Rach here. I know I'm in my car, but I just left work. I look like I'm a waiter, but not, so that's great. I couldn't wait one more second without telling you my worst April Fool's Day prank ever. So buckle down because this is about to be a good one. Let's go back to freshman of college, Rach. So young, naive, stupid, but apparently very convincing. I worked at BYU. I worked in freshman housing for Heritage Halls, and I used to do a job where I would go from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and make sure all the doors were locked for all the students, and so they were safe, but I wasn't. There was this one housing place that we had to go to. It's called Y-Mount. It's for married housing, so I don't even know why we had to check they were safe. I guess married people are important too, but so sketch. There were the creepiest, like, what are those called? Playgrounds. And of course at night, like, super scary. The wind blows, a squeaky swing starts to go, and you're like, I'm gonna die. I'm literally in a serial killer movie. But I didn't die because I'm here. So one night, it is March, is there 31st, whatever it is, the day before April Fool's. Had no plans on doing an April Fool's thing, but I worked a shift and then I stayed at my sister's after. And then my roommate texted me the next morning, was like, hey, you didn't come home last night, are you okay? And then I saw the date, it was April 1st, and I was like, I'm gonna play a joke on my roommate. I feel so bad for poor little naive Nicole. I'm sorry, Nicole. I really am. I pretended to be somebody who lived in Y-Mount, saying I just found the phone and I didn't know whose it was. So I said, hey, I'm this couple. I just found this phone outside the stairwell. I don't know whose phone this is. And there was like a loud commotion last night. So I'm hoping that whoever's phone this is, that they're okay. Something along those lines. So then I proceeded to like act like I was this person who wasn't me, even though it was totally me, obviously. So I was like, yeah, I don't know whose phone this is. It was late at night. I heard a commotion, but now I don't know whose it is. Like, can you tell me whose it is? And my roommate started freaking out. And then I had my other roommate text me. I lived with 5 other girls. There were 6 of us. So then I had another roommate text me, and Haley was like, yo, Nicole said you didn't come home last night, but like, are you okay? And then I was like, hey, I don't know whose phone this is. Apparently it's your roommate's, but I don't know where she is. And they knew how sketchy Y-Mount was and knew that I hated it because you had to go in the basements of the houses. Why? Like, what is the point of that? So weird. I guess they aren't houses, the complexes, whatever. So then he was like, yo, is this a April Fool's Day prank? I, idiot me, left my phone in the car because I was still with my sister all day. Preface. Still with my sister all day. We decided to go into C's Chocolates. I left my backpack in the car, had my phone in the pocket, didn't even think about it, because in my mind I'm like, nobody ever believes me. I tried to play jokes all the time when I was younger and no one ever believed me. So I'm just used to people not believing me, but these girls didn't know me. They knew me well, but like not that well, obviously. And they believed me, so. So I left my phone in the car, which was the worst decision of my life. I come back. I had my boss texting me. I had 2 of my other sisters texting me. I had all of my roommates in the group text separately. Like, everyone was texting. My boss was about to call the police because she knew I had worked, and because Nicole had messaged my boss and said, hey, Rachel didn't come home last night, blah, blah, blah. So she was about to call the police, and Haley had even asked if it was an April Fool's Day prank, and I hadn't responded. And so then she, I guess, thought it was real too, but she kind of knew, she didn't know the whole time, but because obviously she was uncertain, but had an idea. And yeah, so then Nicole had contacted my boss and my 2 other sisters. She found them on Facebook, which props to you, girl, like stealth mode. And I felt terrible. I immediately texted everyone. I was like, no, 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 like it was a prank. And like I felt so bad, and all of my roommates and everyone was so pissed at me, like so mad, which they had every right to be. Every right. It blew out of proportion. I had no idea it was going to go that crazy, and I felt so bad, and I apologized, and everyone was like, we were scared to death. That wasn't cool. Like, what you did was not right. And I agree. It was not right. But to my side, like, I had no idea it was going to be like that. Like, I was going to text them and be like, yo, it's a joke. But then I left my phone in my car. I then had my sister, because we got done, I had her drop me off. But I felt so low, and like I knew that they were so mad at me, and I felt like they hated me. So like I got super sad, and like, yeah, it was my fault, so I deserved it, right? But I got super sad and like I was too scared to be around them, so I like got everything I needed and had my sister come pick me up again. And then like I was able to talk to them, and like we're still friends, like still kosher, but like, man, I was like, I just screwed up the relationships I spent like all year trying to make. And they're the nicest people ever, so why did I do that to them? Guys, college, you do the dumbest things. 2 takeaways. 1, don't pull pranks that can turn serious. Like, there's no reason why you should scare people on an authentic level. I obviously didn't intend to, but I know some people intend to, and it's not cool. And I really am sorry to every single person that it affected, because I genuinely had no idea it was going to be like that. 2, don't leave your phone in the car during an important moment, because it will blow up. It will blow up your life. Obviously, don't be attached to your phone, but like, yeah, so that is my worst April Fool's. It's actually my first April Fool's prank and only April Fool's prank I ever played. Never again. I'm so stupid. Moral of the story, I'm dumb. Yeah, that's it. So, hope you have a great April Fool's Day. I hope nobody played a prank on you like I played a prank on everyone my freshman year, like an idiot. And stay safe. Don't be dumb. Make good choices. Over and out. XOXO, Rachel Girl.